yourself and how you got to where you are today.
My life history is very interesting. I was born in Canada. My Italian parents come from the area of Cassino, the province of Frosinone. And the story is very interesting to me still today. At age 9, my family decides to go to Italy on vacation for a beautiful summer. And at the end of that summer, my dad talks to us and says, "You see that mountain up there? Beautiful mountain in the city of Cassino called Monte Cassino." And it was interesting because there was a monastery there built 1,500 years ago. My dad had a positive story about it. He always dreamed to go to the private boarding school in the monastery. So now that he was able to sense his kids, and he sits down with us and says, "I'd like you to go to Monte Cassino and learn about Italian culture, European culture." And so I spent 8 years of my life in Monte Cassino, which was truly an amazing experience. The Benedictine monks taught us everything I know today. They were incredible teachers and professors. Studying Latin, Greek, Italian, studied the Latin, and just European culture. I think those years were perhaps some of the most forming years in my life. And then after that, I decided to get into medicine and went to Rome and went to the Faculty of Medicine, Università La Sapienza. And I have to say that my brother and I actually graduated with 1 year of anticipation because we were so entrenched into studying and into cramming books. So it ended up being an easy thing for us. And then right after that, returning back to Canada, the idea was to specialize in North American universities and establish ourselves again in the country we were born, which is Canada. I have to say that I thought my return to Canada and North America would have been easy. And unfortunately, as a Canadian-born foreign graduate, the Canadian healthcare system was very, very reluctant in expanding its pool of physicians. And it was a very difficult process to the point where I decided to write my American exams and get into an American program. And so I was fortunate to land the Cleveland Clinic Hospital Foundation, and was awarded a position in the fellowship of internal medicine and became a diplomat with the American Board of Internal Medicine. And at that stage, it became much easier for me to return to Canada. I was able to secure a fellowship in geriatric medicine, and that's how I ended up having also Royal College certification in both internal medicine and geriatrics at the University of Toronto. And today I'm assistant professor at the Faculty of Medicine at the University of Toronto.
What impact does the Italian language and culture have in your daily practice and life?
Of course, it's not just the Italian culture, European culture, and education that has, I feel, marked my life and profession, but just the knowledge of the Italian language has been fundamental in my practice of medicine in Toronto, Canada. And of course, with geriatrics, we have an aging population, and it's very interesting to see how the aging population tends to lose as the years go by the English that they acquired as they migrated to Canada, and they fall back more and more over the years. The Italian culture and the Italian language. So it's absolutely fundamental. Every time I meet a new patient who's Italian speaking, they're totally amazed when they finally get to speak to someone that understands them. Their smiles just say everything. It kind of shows a sense of frustration I think they have had over many years, not being able to express what they're truly going through, and just feeling a sense of familiarity with the culture, and also the language, and understand the subtleties of what problem they may be having. It just gives them a sense of reassurance that their problem will be addressed, and so that their lives get to be better. And it really brings me joy, because now it's been 35 years that we're doing this, and I have to say that it truly makes it all worthwhile for me. I feel joy myself in able to help an Asian patient that knows the Italian language. I learned all the Italian dialects. Of course, all my patients come from, Trentino, Alto Adige, fino alla Sicilia, and west from Sardinia to Adriatic coast. So as a kid, I used to imitate the various dialects when I was growing up. It was a little bit of a Indian that I used to live with. So for me, it was easy to understand any dialect from north to south. So they're always amazed when I'm able to help them at a higher level.
How can our youth maintain an interest and connection to the Italian culture?
Stay connected with your origins, your culture. Stay connected with Italy, with Europe. Parents absolutely have the sensitivity of ensuring that the kids are exposed to the Italian culture. Send them to Italy. Have them do a course in Italy. I cannot even tell you how important it's been for me to live and grow in Italy, and how today for me is very much dependent on everything that I've acquired during those very crucial years. And newer generation, listen to Italian music, read Italian books, understand our culture, because Italy has so much to offer in all fields.
Since the theme of the evening is Mangiamo Insieme, what is the relationship between our health and our diet?
We should be proud as Italians that our diet, the Mediterranean diet, is behind the longevity that we all seek. We want to live our aging years enjoying life, enjoying our family. Dobbiamo mangiare bene, dobbiamo mangiare le cose sane, quello che ci dà la natura direttamente, and not things that are industrial-based foods, manufactured foods. So, buon appetito!
At this time, I'd like to call upon Professor Domenico Sergallo and Professor Antonio Nicaso to present the award to Dr. Fabio Varlese.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests. teacher's voice. There you go. I'm deeply honored to receive this award, recognizing my efforts as a physician. I've always believed that language is a vital bridge to compassionate and effective healthcare. Being able to communicate with patients in their native Italian not only fosters trust, but also ensures that they receive the highest quality of care, free from the barriers that language sometimes, can create. Language differences, in fact, can do that. This recognition reaffirms the importance of cultural and linguistic inclusivity in medicine, and I'm grateful to be part of a profession where understanding a patient's background can make a meaningful difference in their well-being. I would like to extend my heartfelt gratitude to the organization bestowing this award, which is, of course, Italiamo Centro Scuola, as well as to my colleagues and patients who inspire me every day. The Italian language and culture are rich in history, warmth, and a deep sense of community, values that I strive to bring into my practice. This honor strengthens my commitment to advocating for equitable access to healthcare for Italian-speaking Italians and individuals, and all patients facing linguistic challenges. I hope this recognition serves as a reminder that embracing cultural heritage in professional spaces, not just medicine, is not only valuable, but essential in providing truly centered patient care. Thank you very much for this award. Patients facing linguistic challenges. I hope this
Thank you so much, Fabio. A great round of applause for Dr. Fabio Varlese. Please allow me to add to what has already been said about this incredible man. He is a great friend. He is a visionary. He has the courage to act and a tremendous asset to the Italian community. Dr. Varlese has earned and deserved the tremendous respect that his peers and society have given him. I believe Fabio has distinguished himself in the area of expertise and medicine like no other in Ontario. For Fabio, excellence is the result of caring more than others think it's wise, expecting more of himself than others think possible. As a humanitarian, Fabio goes out of his way to enhance the well-being of patients to a fault. The quality of his endeavor have no finish line, and where others dream of success, you, Fabio, work hard to make it happen. Thank you for being a caring human being and a great geriatric doctor. Ladies and gentlemen, on March the 4th, just a reminder, at Villa Colombo, down at Lawrence and Dufferin, we are going to kick off the Special Olympics. A bunch of us have gotten together and are promoting our Special Olympians to go to the Special Olympics for this year. And we're going to kick it off with a tremendous gathering at Villa Colombo. If you're around, that's March the 4th, from 6:30 on, please come out and give a hand to these amazing individuals that are going to be representing Canada at the Special Olympics. Thank you so much. At this time, I would like to call on to the stage Commentatore Antonio Porretta to make a presentation to two bursary students, Marco and Gabriella Di Maria. Antonio, please come up. Don't forget the silent auction at the perimeter of the foyer. We're going to close that at 10:30. We're going to do lots of dancing, and 10:30 will be the time that we're going to lock that down.
Buonasera, veramente una gioia essere qua. È vero che mezzo secolo fa gli inglesi, l'America sposò l'assimilazione, il Canada no, l'integrazione. Da mezzo secolo che l'integrazione qui ha avuto praticamente nella sua storia, la sua bellezza. E grazie a mezzo secolo farsi, mezzo secolo di storia, il centro scuola ha fatto di questo una delle sue eccellenze. Tanti giovani hanno studiato, hanno parlato e parlano italiano. E io sono felice e contento, sono anche il presidente del congresso dei volontari, quindi sono gioioso di presentare due piccoli assegni, due borse di studio a due giovani che manterranno vive le nostre tradizioni e la nostra cultura. I giovani saranno i pedofili della nostra cultura nel tempo. Nell'oblio noi scompariremo se non affidiamo ai giovani la nostra presenza. Quindi io chiamo qui Marco De Maria e Gabriella De Maria. Sono gemelli e ambedue sono fratelli, quindi gemelli e merito perché veramente si impegnano tantissimo. Un grande applauso a loro, ma un grande applauso va al centro scuola che porta avanti un discorso importantissimo per tutta la comunità italiana. Grazie.
Kindly welcome to the podium the chairman of Lecco dei Dialetti, Signor Gianni Mignardi. Please come up, Gianni.
Thank you very much, Sam. You know, you having a good time tonight? How was your dinner? Fantastic. You know, we're very lucky. We come from the most beautiful country in the world, and we live in the greatest country in the world. Remember that. On behalf of Villa Charities Columbus Center, I'm here to celebrate the Italian language in a different way. We celebrate the Italian language at Columbus Center. For the 4th year now, we celebrate an event called Eco dei Dialetti. We celebrate the Italian dialects from north all the way to south in the booth in Sicily. We have readers, about 20 to 25 readers from mostly each region. Vengono a leggere le loro poesie, i loro racconti, anche le loro canzoni in dialetto, nel loro dialetto. Come sapete in Italia il dialetto cambia non solo regione per regione, provincia per provincia, ma cambia collina per collina. Così noi celebriamo l'11 giugno quest'anno, June 11th, at the Columbus Center in the Galleria. We will have readers that will be reading from all parts of Italy. We'll have music, refreshments, etc. But prior to that, we're looking for submissions from anyone that would like to submit their poetry or their prose, or even a song in their own dialect. The submissions is ending March 31st, at the end of March this month. If you're interested in handing in some sort of a prose or a poem, whatever, come see me at table 1, okay? Thank you. Have a fantastic evening.
At this time, it's time to give away some raffle prizes. I'm going to have our great DJ to put the numbers on the screens. Kindly take a look at your tickets that you were sold by your ticket captain. Ticket captains, don't forget to bring your centerpiece home with you. And if your number corresponds to the actual number on the screen, kindly come to my right, your left, and see one of the volunteers so that they can give you your prize. Thank you so much. If you see the number, please come up.